Welcome to a DLP bootleg. This is 9046, a Batman wave. We have a, I assume that's Arkham Asylum video game Batman suit there. We have a red suit Batman there, so that's probably Thomas Wayne or, I don't know, Kiss Tuxedo suit Batman. This is, I think Batman Begins, and this one is like the Dark Knight. Excalibur Bat, we have another red suit Batman here, but judging by the, headgear, this is like what, Red Hood Batman, and we have a yellow Batman here, which is a little bit similar to the Desert Batman. Every single one of these Batmans has a bat blade, so most of them are the black ones, but we have a silver one for Excalibur there, a yellow one for the yellow suit, and of course a white one for the white suit there. No stands, no spare hands, whatever, but you do get to build the bat plane from the Lego Batman movie mini kit, and it's completely falling apart because the clutch is all over the place. For the most part, as a display piece, it's okay. It's just very easy to fall apart. So if you move it and play around with it, which is what most kids are going to do, so that's going to be annoying. It does come with instructions on how to build it. It's an 8-in-1 thing, so if you only get one of these packs, you can build something else. So you got the basic instructions here to go through all the steps to build the main sort of bat plane set when you get all 8-in-1. If you don't have 8-in-1, they've tried to build something 8 mini kits out of this. Like, for example, this piece. I don't know what that's for. This, it's whatever. This is also whatever. They're really stretching the ideas here and to build 8 sort of smaller kits. This one's okay, I guess. This one's also kind of okay because at least that's a plain shape. But for a lot of these, I just have no idea what they're trying to do. What's this, some sort of jetpack or something? And yeah. At first glance, the print job is pretty good. The capes are also very nice. They feel much more durable than all the other bootlegs. They're not too soft, not too hard. Somewhere in the middle between the classic Lego cape and the new Lego cape. So I think that's a perfect balance. Print jobs on all of these are very, very good. On the bodies, they're very detailed, very sharp. This one feels a little bit cheap, but it doesn't have an official to compare it to, so hey. I think other bootlegs have probably done a slightly better job than this. It would have been nice if there's a hint of blue in it, just to give it a little bit of a color pickup. Excalibur looks pretty good, but reminder that he does not come with a sword, so that kind of sucks. The mask is not your regular bat mask for this suit, so that's a little bit different, meaning the facial expression is a little bit different, but if you see in the eyes there, they actually have a little black outline around it, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, all of the Batman in this set uses the newer helmet, so you can do mix and matches pretty easily. The red suit Batman here is also very, very nice. Underneath are okay, except the one on the right there. He looks really goofy, like he's high on something. This one looks a little bit stretched. Actually, they're average at best, but they're not completely disastrous. The back printing on these figures are pretty good. All of them have secondary facial prints, so that's great, but there's another thing. You see that these two bats actually have the same face, but they're all done slightly differently. This one's a better one, this one's slightly inaccurate. So same source, but they just haven't done them properly. It's sort of weird, interesting, I guess. Back leg printing is also pretty decent on these two. So at first glance, while these figures don't seem that special, this one especially, it's just a lot nicer when you find out, hey, they actually put a lot of extra detail on there that you wouldn't be expecting from the front. Next 4 Batsuits here all look very nice. This one's very accurate to the Comic-Con version. This one's pretty good based on what someone's done online, but it does feel a little bit inconsistent because these two have different belt designs and they come in the same set, so yeah, it kind of sucks. The design's very simple here as well, basically just grey linings going over the place. Tuxedo suit Batman's okay, but he is lacking arm printing. None of these figures have any arm printing, so Excalibur's also missing a bit of that. The silver printing on this figure is really good. It's very sharp, very nice, very detailed, and if you have any previous versions of this figure from other bootleg brands, this one might trump them all because it's just very nicely printed. This guy's head is really good as well. This head just feels off because he's printed on a white minifigure head, which can be useful in some cases, but in this case the mask is black, which makes it look really odd that there's a white sort of neck piece underneath. This head's okay, and this head's just copy of the generic Lego Batman head, so that's decent as well. Back these figures all have the secondary faces as well. Decent print, but this one especially, the silver printing, especially the silver printing on the legs, are also very, very nice. It's done very well. Look, it's pretty good. Only really goes black on the right at the bottom, so yeah, this figure is really excellent. I like this figure a lot. This is the highlight for this set, and it's done really, really well. The head on this one is a little bit goofy, but in not a bad way, to be honest. It feels very Lego cutesy, and that's very cool. Pretty decent figure set. All the Batman are pretty good, but there are a lot of repeats here, so depending on how much of an upgrade you want from certain figures that you might already have, this is probably an easy skip. The little mini build Batplay isn't that special either. I don't care for mini kits, but if you like mini kits, its clutch isn't that great, and the real one, the polybag one, isn't hard or that expensive to get either, so not really a highlight of this set. The highlight really is just comes down to one figure right here. So if you can get this guy on his own, definitely do that. The rest of the figures are a bit of a hit and miss, so it's really up to you if you want to get that or not. If you don't already have any of these figures in any sort of form yet, then this is a pretty decent pickup. All the suits are very interesting, and they're all decently done. The faces not so much, but if you keep the masks on, for the most part, they are okay. So yeah, decent set. A little bit old, I know, a few months old, but if you haven't got this set yet, it is still recommended just to get that one figure right there, because he's really cool. Subscribe, suggest, and comment below, and of course, take care and have a nice day. I'll see you guys soon, same bat time, same bat channel, maybe. This piece broke from the mini kit when disassembling. When I was trying to pull this piece off, it just went snap. Oh well. Well done, DLP.